Who wants to go for a wee-wee? Do you want to go for a wee-wee? Whoa! Who wants a wee-wee? Do you want a wee-wee? Woof! Come on then. Looks so different now, without all the reeds. It does. Still, soon regenerate. Morning, Friday the 30th of October. Just walking the boys. Quite mild this morning. Got quite a lot planned today. There's a few of us going to the Shady Oak. And I'm meeting two subscribers, Lydia and Brian. They've recently bought a narrowboat and are cruising down to the Shady. They want to meet me and I want to meet them, so we're going to meet up. I was going to take Chugs down and stay overnight, but unfortunately the forecast for tomorrow, high winds and heavy rain from the onset, so I'd struggle to bring the boat back, so I want to be back in tomorrow. But a friend of mine is going up. Come on, boys. A friend of mine is actually going up there in his car, or in their car I should say, so I'm getting a lift with them. So we're going up in the car, meeting them, and then I can be back. So yeah, looking forward to meeting them. It'll be really nice. We have been talking for a while now, so it'll be finally nice to actually put a face to the name, so should be a good day. Yeah, so it'll be a day off from chores today. As I say, I blitzed the boat yesterday. She's immaculate. Did all my washing, my ironing, the cleaning, everything. Emptied the loo, topped up the water, so it's all good. So looking forward to a day off today and a day with friends. That was nice, just coming from walking the boys, and well, I put them in the boat and then went to tie Leonie's boat up. It's come adrift a little bit. And she asked me would I mind tightening the ropes up, so I pulled it in a bit. And I saw Jill, my friend, and she gave me a hug, so it started me off a bit. But I needed that. Thank you very much, Jill. That was lovely. So, yeah, it's nice to have good friends. Well, hello. It's windy. Very, very, very windy out there this morning, so I'm glad I made the decision to not to move Chugs yesterday. But yesterday afternoon, went with some friends in the car down to the Shady Oak, met up with two subscribers, Lydia and Brian, and they've just bought their first boat. Beautiful boat, so they were going to bring the boat down, but in this weather they decided not to. But we had a lovely evening, nice couple of drinks, and it was lovely to finally meet them, because we've been talking for some time, so it was really nice. I've walked the boys in this storm. It's terrible, but I'm well battened down, and just had a lovely fry up. I've made a fry up for Ian. He's here again, pinching my bloody coffee again. He's always pinching me coffee. But we've had a nice fry up. I made a nice breakfast for us, so we've had that. There's the washing up, which I've done. So kettle's on for a nice cup of coffee. There's a quiz over at the boathouse tonight, a Halloween quiz, because obviously it's Halloween. I don't know whether I'm bothering yet. I know Ian wants to go, but I'm not sure. It depends how I feel. I'll see. You know me, I don't really plan things. I just do things if I feel like it. So we'll see what the day brings. Catch you later. Oh, well, I've just had a nice little snooze. Oh, let me get that. A nice little snooze, which was very nice, and I woke up to Chip coming to give me kisses to wake me up, to tell me that he wants to go to the loo. So I'm going to get my coat on, walk the boys out there in this hurricane that's hooling, and then I'm going to have a go at making some different soup. Just got in time. Look at that out there now. You can hardly see out the window for the rain. The wind is horrendous. Right, I'm going to have a go at making a potato and leek soup. God knows what it's going to taste like. And there's the ingredients. Obviously, leeks and potato. I'm going to put an onion in it, salt and pepper for seasoning, and 2 chicken stock pots. Obviously, if you're a vegetarian, you can put vegetable stock in. So, first job, peeling the potatoes. Well, I reckon that's enough. It's just for me, so shouldn't need too many, and I've cut them up quite small as well, so they boil easily. I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing, but what I'm going to do is partly boil the potatoes first and drain them off, get rid of that starchy water. I don't want that to taste the soup, and just let them cool a little bit with the steam and get the starch out of the potatoes, and then re-boil them again with the diced leeks. These leeks have already been treated, but I'm just going to cut the ends off them just to make sure I've got the nice clean bit of the leek. I'm going to dice them up quite well because it'll make them easier to prepare and boil, to blend, I would imagine. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. I do like onions and leeks. I hope this one works out. I know several people have tried my other recipe and loved it, and indeed added mint and cream and their own things to it, which is nice. But you can give it a go, this one. I'll let you know in the end what it tastes like. So that's the potatoes. I've drained the water off, which was like a starchy white. I'm just going to let them steam for a little bit. And it was obvious I needed a bigger pan, so I've diced the leeks, and they're here in this bigger pan. And I'm going to dice the onion up now. So you may tell I do like onions, and they do add a nice sweetness to a soup. So I'm just putting one good sized onion in there, because after all, leeks are onions anyway, so I would imagine it would just complement the soup. So, yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. It's a rough old day out there today, so it'll be nice to have a nice hearty soup for tea. Same as the leeks, I'm going to dice them up fairly small. It just makes it easier to blend later on in the blender. And if you can hear some knocking, it's the wind blowing one of my window blinds out there, because it's not a very nice day at all today. It's nice and warm in Chugs though, so we're all right. Even love the smell of onions. Beautiful. Mind me fingers. Sit. Potatoes have stopped steaming, so I'm just going to add them to the leek. I just want to add enough water just to cover the leeks and onions and potato. Don't want too much water, because when it blends I still want it to be quite thick. So that's it. I'll just get it bubbling away a little bit, and then I'll add the stock cubes. I say the smell in this boat is beautiful. The smell of the onions and the leeks bubbling away that have started to boil. I've just had to run out of the boat and help a boat coming in. Very, very strong winds. A bit too windy for cruising really, especially in this marina. So I just had to go out and grab a line off one of the boats to help them in. But I've dashed back in and back to the soup. So that's it. It's just starting to break down now and bubble. So I'm going to add the... as I say, chicken stock pots these are. They do add a nice flavour. As I say, I'm not vegetarian, but if you are, just add vegetable stock. So I'm just going to let it all simmer a bit and just break down now. Turn the heat down a bit, put the lid on and let it all cook. Well, it's all boiled up now, and I have actually put the seasoning in, the salt and white pepper as I use in there. So all I'm going to do now is put the lid on and turn the gas off. And it'll cook itself there for a bit, let it cool, and then I'll blend. Well, that's it. I've let it cool, so now the blender. That's it. I'm just boiling it up again now so I can taste it and add more seasoning if I need to. Right, here goes. Try it. Do you know what? That's not bad. Nice. Very nice. Give it a go. Good morning. Sunday, the 1st of November. Another month is on us. I was awake at 4:10 this morning. The wind was howling a gale. Apparently there's a hurricane just north of the British Isles, and we're getting the backlash of that. It does seem to have quietened down now. It's a little after 8 o'clock. I've had a nice shower and I've been busy. Not that busy, really. I don't know whether you can see that. It's quite dark in here. But I've stuck a little touch lamp up here, and it's ideal, just by the side of my bed. Runs off a USB charger there, so I've just stuck it there, so I've got a nice night reading light. So that's just the job. I'm made up with that, and it moves around. You can put it where you want, so that's a good idea. It doesn't take up room on my bedside cabinet either. That's quite neat. Pleased with that. Well, I know will look a sight, but I'm nice and clean because I had a really long shower because I'm going to top my water up this morning. Well, last night, Boris Johnson and the UK government have decided to put the UK, well, not UK, England, I think it is, into full lockdown again for a month until the 2nd of December, I believe. I might be wrong. As I say, I don't really watch the news. I go off what people tell me. So I believe it's till the 2nd of December. So that's a full lockdown. It's not really going to affect me much. Unfortunately, I know it's going to affect a lot of other people, most mentally, physically, and, well, lots of other reasons. Obviously, it's going to affect businesses and everything else, but they're keeping the furlough scheme going, so you will get, I believe it's 2/3 of your wages. So I'm going to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the chandlery, and then that'll be my lot for a month anyway, until December. I don't know whether they're closing the marina down and stopping us from, if we go out, we might not be able to come back in. So that will mean that I will be stuck in the marina until at least the 2nd of December, which I don't want. I did talk with Ian last night. He was round on the boat. In fact, he had some of my soup for tea and he loved it. So that was good. Yeah, I was talking to Ian and we said we might go to the Shady Wednesday night. Unfortunately, they're going to have to close again. So we'll go and support them. I know they've been through it quite a bit at the moment. So it'll be good to go and show our support. Not that I spend a fortune there, but it'll be nice just to go and get out one last time. So we'll wait and see what that brings. But in the meantime, I'm going to cook myself a nice fry-up. Made Ian a nice fry-up yesterday morning. In fact, I fed him for the whole day yesterday. But I've got some mushrooms left, some bits and pieces left, some bacon and that. So going to do myself a little fry-up this morning just to start the day. Well, I'm just making my breakfast, but I don't know. I thought I'd point this out. You know, at the end of cling film and silver foil boxes, there's a little flap that you push in, like that, on either side of the box. And what that does, it holds the roll in place. That's a useful little thing to know. And there it is. Possibly the first fried egg I've ever successfully fried. And I know the bacon looks burnt, and that's because it is. What do you two want? Eh? What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Really? Okay then. Really? Okay. I didn't quite hear you. Say again. Thank you. I've had my breakfast. That was lovely, but the only downside is I've got to wipe the hob. Spits everywhere, so I've got the centre hatch open. It isn't raining as yet, but they forecast some really, really strong winds and heavy rain today. So I'll get the boys out now, quickly, let them have their walk, and then get back to the sanctuary of Chugs. So although I love a fry-up, I don't like the smell of it after. Oh, look at it out there. It's blowing. Holy. Oh, train! Windy. Sun's out in front of me and there's black clouds behind, so we're definitely going to get the weather. So yeah, batten down the hatches I think, and have a cosy afternoon on Chugs. Oh dear, well, nearly 1 o'clock. Just getting back on the boat. I've just walked Chippendale, went around the marina a little bit, which was nice. Oh, nice and warm in here now. And there was a tap on the boat before, and it was a subscriber. He messaged me, he was passing, and would he mind calling in? So yeah, thank you, Simon. He brought me a bottle of wine, bless him. Look, looks a very nice bottle of wine, so I'm going to get that in the fridge. So thank you, Simon. Yeah, lovely to meet you, mate. And he's actually thinking about buying a boat and getting a boat built. So we've been discussing boats, and he came with me to walk the boys. So that was nice. Expecting Malcolm back in about 45 minutes or so. He's going to be mooring up here next to Kevin, and that'll be fun in this wind. So I can't wait to see him coming in. We've just spotted Malcolm coming in. He made better time than we thought, so he's caught us on the hop really. So just out in the wind now to give him a hand to come in. He's moored up, so I'm just going to put the kettle on so the three of us can have a nice hot cup of coffee, because it's cold and it's wet out there. Monday, 2nd of October. It's been raining all morning. It's supposed to brighten up a little bit now, but I'm up to the chandlery today. Nice to see Malcolm out there. At least I know he's safe and in the marina with this horrible weather. Yeah, I'm presuming I'm just working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're in this lockdown, so I'll be off work then for a month. I believe the government have extended the furlough scheme though, so I'll be getting 80% of my wages, I think. So hopefully I will be able to scrape through. It's going to be tight. I have just paid another month's more in here. Yeah. Well, we'll wait and see what happens. What happens will happen. But I was lying in bed, listening to the rain on the roof this morning, looking through my memories on Facebook. I wish they weren't there in a way. Looking at lovely pictures of us lying on a white beach, blue sky, palm trees. Absolutely gorgeous in the Dominican Republic. Only 4 years ago. It seems like another lifetime, but a fantastic time was had. It was a lovely place. Well, the hotel wasn't keen on the island, but the hotel was very nice. Anyway, I'm in the chandlery. Let's see what the day brings. Well, it's about midday. Looks quite bright out there, but it's very cold today. Quite a wind blowing out there, you can see. But it is quite a nice day. But as I say, very, very windy. A bit too windy for boating. Still haven't got any news as yet. We still don't really know what's happening. I believe the chandlery is going to be closed again. I would think the chandlery is going to be closed again, but we've had no confirmation, so I'm still waiting for emails and confirmation from CRT as of what we can do. Yeah, it's frustrating, but I suppose, literally, we're all in the same boat, literally. It'll be what it'll be. Well, I've just got back to the boat. The boys are excited to see me. Hey boys, hey. So I'm going to take them for a little walk now, let them have a wee. Yeah, that was strange. I've come back to the boat and there's a bottle of wine again over the Morse lever. I don't know who the mystery person is that keeps leaving me a bottle of wine, but I mean, I appreciate it, thank you, but please let me know who you are, so at least I can thank you for you know, face to face. But that's so kind, thank you. I've no idea who it is, and they know it. Merlot Merlot. So, yes, thank you very much indeed. You obviously watched the vlog, so it's the only way I can thank you. Speaking to Karen over in the office, she's sort of had it sort of confirmed that if we leave the marina after Thursday, we're not allowed back in. So I was planning a cruise out for a month. Looks like I'm stuck in here. I'll try and keep some vlogs coming to you though. But obviously they're going to be limited. We're all under restriction, but I'll keep trying to bring the canals and a bit of the countryside to you, and of course Chippendale. But keep your chin up during all this. This Dale, he's come to say hello, look. Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah, keep your chin up, everyone. This will be over one day. Just keep your chin up. Just imagine the parties that we're going to have when it is finished. Yeah, well, I'll close this vlog on that note. I'm going to try and keep them coming as regular as I can to you anyway. So everybody, you take care of yourselves and your loved ones and try and keep them close and cherish them. Take care. Catch you next time on Chugabug.